by none other than the Vesper D. Doing my part to help out the community. The million token army brainstorming on VC, developing use cases, hand chilling, educating the people about the MM. The future's looking great, the army is truly ready. Uphill climbing while all moving steady. The next pump will take us way past the moon. The next pump is gonna be happening soon. This is the wave, watch the pump unfold. MM token BTC 2.0. We're going to 100K per token. No joking, the army's floating. This is the wave, watch the pump unfold. MM token BTC 2.0. We're going to 100K per token. No joking, the army's floating.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here today. It's gonna be a little different than yesterday. I actually managed to get 7 hours of sleep. And I thought, how come something changed yesterday? And I think part of it was there's a sense of relief. I'm finally free from the shackles. And today we'll talk about shackles and why shackles are not part of cryptocurrency and DeFi. And there's actually already solutions that have been around for years now. Well, not years, but like year or so, and I've seen many times many crypto projects do it very well, and you alleviate the problem that a lot of organizations in the real world have, because the biggest problem with government, corporations, any organization, even the local HOA, trust me, the local HOA, people hate their local HOA because you have these people nitpicking about every single detail. You can't have that lawn chair there. Does it really matter? Is that really a big deal? No, I'm the HOA director. This is my position. I have authority. The book says, and we voted for it, you can't have that lawn chair there. Well, you're stuck, right? You gotta sell your house if you want to get out of that. Like my house in Austin, I made sure there was no HOA. So, I'll be talking more about this a little later. But there's a big announcement, but let me introduce myself first. My name is Missile, and I'm from Texas. I've been a full-time crypto guy for 4 years. I'm the guy that regrettably didn't buy Bitcoin at $100. My friend told me about it, but this is normal. Usually how it starts is someone tells you about it, you think it's whatever, you see the price go up, and then you FOMO in years later. So that's very normal, guys. And I have a huge announcement today. Well, it's an announcement of an announcement. I really hate those because, I don't know, you see it all the time in crypto and just like it gets tiring, but I mean, it is an announcement of an announcement, but it's good because it pressures us to get those final details down that we really need to get down, because most of it's already done. It's just the details, they're important because it separates a professional project from an amateur project. So we're setting a date. We're setting a date for the big reveal, and that date is September 13th, 2021. That's a Monday. So in a couple days from now, live on stream, we're gonna have the big reveal. I'm gonna show you the website, our social media, and you get a little snippet, a taste of the amazing NFTs we're gonna drop for free, guys. For free. We're gonna airdrop for free, guys. Right? We know it's like people are feeling bad right now. The markets are kind of weird, right? So we're gonna gift the crypto community. It's not a gift to the million token communities. We're trying to get people realizing that the people in the million token community are the best, are the smartest. And they're gonna see our work, our beautiful art. and the game that's being developed. And they're going to want to become part of the million token community. So this is really exciting. I'm super excited. Monday, guys, Monday at 9 p.m. right here, right on stream, Central Time, guys. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited to reveal this finally to you guys. And then it's going to be so awesome because we can all get together on social, and then we can really get our plan down to getting all this cool stuff out there. Because you're going to have weapons now. You're going to have NFT, you're going to have art, you have the website. And we're going to have another announcement for the date. It's already on the website. There's going to be a snapshot for the big snapshot. And we're going to push this drive. I'm going to do some amazing advertising, paid advertising from my own pocket. And we're going to do these like social Twitter runs, you know. We're going to do live streams with influencers, right? They don't have to be famous. Even guys with just 1,000 subscribers, that's okay with me. We'll do live streams. I'll make videos. We're just gonna do so many things and build excitement for this. And realistically, guys, I don't have to exist. It helps to have someone doxed and talk about it, of course. But it's so good on its own. Like, I've seen projects with completely anonymous teams with worse quality of NFTs and concept, and they've done really well. So, guys, like, I don't have to be here. If I disappeared tomorrow, which I won't, but if I did, guys, you guys could alone, this community alone could carry it forward. All right, Monday, 9 p.m. Let's rock and roll. Let's talk about something serious today. And I'm not going to, when I say something serious, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about a solution. I don't like to fight with people because it's pointless. When you go to a bar, if somebody wants to fight you for, who knows, racism, he has a bad day, it's usually some personal problems, right? And he wants to fight you. And you have your girlfriend with you, and he calls something awful to your girlfriend. Like, should you fight him? Because when you fight him, guess what happens? You both get hurt. So that is not the proper path to making the world a better place. What you need to do is provide a better solution, just like crypto is. Crypto doesn't need to fight against the bankers in the streets of Wall Street, guys. It's not necessary. But you want to beat some guys in suits? Hey, you're an asshole. Like those guys protesting the 2008 bailout. They didn't get anything done. I mean, they got a little bit of awareness, but nothing happened. It's even worse today. This shit didn't do anything. If you want to change the world, you provide a better solution and let it grow. So, let me talk about a solution that has been created, has been around in crypto for a while now, and it's been working. All right, real quick, guys. SEC, you're watching. FBI, not yet. Probably when I get more like 500 viewers live, I'm sure then some FBI agent. Oh, by the way, my friend's wedding, sat with him in Houston. That was like many years ago, 10 years ago. I sat next to a guy, talked to him, and he was an FBI agent, local in Houston. Guess what he did? He told me that criminals with a warrant, he is legally able to and can have instant access to all your computers, your webcam, your smartphone. So, I mean, you have a warrant, right? But what does that mean? Guys, there's backdoors everywhere, okay? That's another subject though, all right? So eventually, yeah, be careful. But we follow all the laws. We're very careful not to get in trouble because it's actually not a bad thing. The SEC, in a way, does a good job because it forces us to be simple and elegant. And that's actually better for the long term. Now, to make games, it's better for the short term. You can make more money in the short term. But for the long term, what they're doing is actually helping because it forces us to be very simple and elegant. And that's why I love million tokens. It's so simple. 1 million tokens, that's it, right? And then you can do cool things. Like we can give free stuff to million token holders. What is the harm in that? There's no harm in that whatsoever. Like, how can you mess a million token holder up? There's just no weird angle to it. So let's carry on. Let's talk about, wrong place. Let's talk about Ample. So Ample was supposed to be a kind of innovative stablecoin. But I don't want to talk about specifics. They launched Ample, and later on they launched something called the Ample Fourth Governance Token. Now, if you've been in crypto for a little while, you may have heard of governance. What does that mean? Governance is a way to decide what happens in the future of a decentralized currency. Because this is all called DeFi, right? Decentralized. And what we're trying to fight is the biggest problem that the real world has, and that is people. Now, sometimes you just get someone amazing, like someone like Elon Musk, that's just so smart, and in private company, he's able to just make these decisions and change the world. However, for the most part, there's not enough people like Elon Musk. And we have people who are less competent than they believe. And somehow they love power, so they've got into positions early on with that power. Some people use violence to get that power, especially if this is a power vacuum. Now, I won't go into the specifics of politics and that thing right now, but in crypto, there's been the solution, guys. It's called governance tokens. So Ample, for example, if you have these governance tokens, you can submit a proposal that we as a community should go in this direction, or we as a community to spend these funds in the marketing wallet for this. And you vote with your investment. You vote by being invested. The problem we have right now in the community, we don't actually know if you actually own a substantial amount of million token, because the best way to know how much you believe in it is how much you have at stake. Now, I can see the argument that we don't just want whales to control things, but however, whales are important. Whales could decide to buy another coin, right? There's so many choices out there. So even as a whale, when you buy a substantial amount, it means something. They should have some kind of weight in their vote, right? Doesn't mean they should get a direct percentage vote, but some kind of weight in their vote. And it's already been solved by governance tokens. I'll give you another example called Yearn. YFI. It was a huge thing last year. The founder became a celebrity in crypto. It was he was the number one celebrity last year. Now it's kind of cooled down, but he was. So here we go. I connected my wallet. I go to governance. There's a forum. You can just discuss stuff, and there's voting. Okay, awesome. Here are proposals. These are all closed, right? So what happens? What does it mean it's closed? Well, closed means it's finished, right? Somebody made a proposal to extend multi-sig powers by another 3 months until the end of May 2021, whilst an in-progress replacement proposal matures further. But you can propose anything, guys. It could be anything. And if you hold these governance tokens, or in this case, just YFI, it doesn't have to be a separate token, right? That counts as a vote, which is a lot more serious, a lot more effective than just having random people who self-elected themselves, and you don't even know if they own any million token left. They just want to keep the power in case that power may be worth something one day, because right now it isn't. So, my suggestion, which is standard best practice, because we want to become DeFi. We don't want one day a dictator who takes control one day and ruins the whole thing, ruins the reputation of million token. Because that's the point of vetting in the first place. To avoid having somebody who ends up looking like a good leader, but ends up destroying it because they weren't. This happens to nation states. The USSR, communism, right? Such a wonderful idea. Oh yeah, we're gonna just give everybody, equal rights, equal this, equal that, take away private property. We're just gonna give you this apartment, all this stuff, right? Well, guess what happened to them? Guess what happened to Venezuela? All this idealism. The problem is idealism only works if the people aren't there, because there are people involved. People are flawed. Decentralization means getting people out of that and using technology like cryptocurrency, right, to find solutions to remove as much people out of the equation. And here we go. We could simply have people stake their million token. The longer you stake your million token, the more governance tokens you receive. Because what does this show you? We want people who are long-term minded. in million token. So somebody who has staked their million token for a very long time is more likely to be a true supporter of the token than somebody who says he or she is, but really isn't. Who really is for the short-term gains. Because we don't know those things. But we can solve it. It's not perfect. The system isn't perfect. I mean, a whale could buy a lot, I guess, and then stake it for a long time. But he's stuck there too, so that's a sacrifice. So here's a possible solution that is DeFi and gets rid of a lot of the issues with people. Okay, I'll leave that subject there right now, but I highly encourage you guys to Google governance tokens. Okay, we'll talk later about this subject. Right now, we have a project, so many things to talk about, but I just wanted to plant that seed in your mind. Governance tokens are the solution to the problem that we are having. Moving on. Everything good? Live stream's good? I knew about this. I don't know why I didn't bring it up. It is pretty cool that it's built into QuickSwap. So Hodler had this realization, and he's so excited about it. And I should have been excited about it. I just forgot about it. Well, you can actually do limit orders built into QuickSwap. And that's really cool. Since we're paired with USDC, it makes it so easy to do something like provide a support base, like exchanges where you can do that, like a limit order. If you feel like, man, this is really undervalued, because what's happening right now, someone dumps it and you don't have time. You're not around. Like, you want to buy it at 15, but you're sleeping, you're having lunch, and then somebody else buys it up and you miss your opportunity. Well, with QuickSwap, you can actually set that order in advance. So please thank Hodler for providing that. Let me just check if my stream has... I don't see any chat for a long time. Give me 1 second. Let me open up. Okay. Perfect. Okay, just no one said anything. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, cool. So it was a little bit quiet there. Maybe just listening to me. Okay. So we're going to actually do that live. Also, guys, Gate.io. So Binance, I don't know what is wrong with Binance. Like, one day it works, one day it doesn't. To Matic Polygon. Just use Gate.io. They already love us. They have million token, right? They're innovative. They jumped on million token right away. So I encourage you, even if you're a US citizen, you only transfer a small amount, just use a VPN, right? It's a very low chance anything's gonna happen to you, but I don't say 100%, but very low chance. I've done things like this before because I needed this weird token. I just can't get in anywhere. So I really recommend, if you want to have the lowest fees and you're just not doing a risky amount, like something you can afford to lose, then use this method. And it just takes a little time. It takes like 2 hours or so sometimes to get your Matic tokens. You want to do Matic. Yeah, only Matic tokens. Matic tokens transferred to the Polygon network. And in terms of credentials, if you don't have it in there, so all you have to do is basically set that up. You go up here in your MetaMask. And so I already have it here. But if you don't have it, you just go up here. Go to settings, you go down to networks, you add network, and you add it here. But I already have it, so it's Polygon. The most important part is the URL and the chain ID. If you get those two, the rest you can make anything you want really, but try to copy this because it makes the most sense. All right, so that's really important, but make sure you have the right one. There's many RPCs, and for example, say you have problems with this one, the recommended one, well, just go here and go try the other ones, because maybe that one's overloaded with the IP connections, so too many IP connections. So there's other ones as well, and it will probably fix your solution, fix your problem that you're having with QuickSwapper, for example. All right, moving on. All right, yesterday I did it should be on the main website for sure. So yesterday I did a really low ball transfer. It didn't go through because I lowballed it too much. So actually, it got fairly close. So let me show you a better strategy, or how to cancel existing transactions. So I'm stuck here. I lowballed too low, and I open MetaMask, And okay, I'll switch network back to Ethereum. You notice here in MetaMask, it still says pending. Now you actually have two options, which is pro moves. You can actually speed up the transaction. So for example, like you still want the transaction to go through, but you put too low of a fee, right? You can also cancel. Either way, you're gonna lose some fees though. So that's the only bad part. But right now the fees are really low. Like holy crap, I might even get hit, like my transaction fee hit. So but anyway, let me go ahead and cancel this, and I'll show you how to cancel it live on air. That way you guys know how to do it. So you go there. So let's just cancel it. Forget about this. And it's suggesting it's going to cost 35. I want to make sure it goes fast. So I'm going to actually increase it above its recommended. I want to make sure it goes really, really fast. So because we don't have time on air. All right. So yeah, it's a waste of money. Like it's unfortunate I have to burn $12 on this, but it's okay. And then this, and then I just approve that transaction. Let's see here, move that away, and allow that. And Why buy Matic on Gate.io over something like Crypto.com? Does Crypto.com allow you to transfer directly to the Polygon network? That if Crypto.com allows you to transfer directly to the Polygon network, let me know, because that's also a game changer, a huge game changer. Because I use Crypto.com with credit card buys. I just did another one today. Okay, so the transaction is now confirmed. That means I successfully canceled that order. You see canceled here, right? So if you make a mistake, guys, just really fast, you can fix things, or you can actually increase your gas fees if you did the speed up button. So guys, this is a very powerful tool. So yes, Crypto.com works. You need to send via the Polygon network to let you pick up. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, that's really sweet. Crypto.com uses a smartphone app. I use it myself, and I wish I knew that. In a few days, I'll do another credit card buy, and I'm gonna test it out. Okay. I'm maxed out right now, so I won't be able to. So guys, someone's saying yes, you're able to do that. For U.S. citizens, this is awesome because this is a legit exchange in the U.S. It's verified safe, and I do use it myself. So, and they let you pay. They let you use credit cards. Now, consider that use a credit union credit card, because all the major banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, Citibank, they don't allow it. And it's also, if you do it, it's charged as a cash advance, which means like a 5% fee that also has a lot of interest too. So please remember that. However, my credit union, Alliant Credit Union, which is a very big credit union, they charge nothing. So, and it's not charged as a cash advance. So the only thing you get charged is 3%. And when you sign up the first 30 days, there's no credit card fees. So it's really cool. So if that's true, this is a game changer, guys, because you can transfer Matic directly. Wow, this is this is a huge game changer. Thank you for telling me this. Okay, I'm gonna test that pretty soon. Okay, thank you for telling me that. This is really huge. So Canadians can use Paytree. Yeah, there's a couple of other ones that U.S. citizens can't use, but other people in different countries can use. Okay, Polygon. Yeah, so this is another example of a. Okay, I'm gonna bookmark. I'm gonna save these and bookmark and collect a list of things, because this is really good. Who wants to go through MetaMask and Ethereum, whatever? That's pretty frustrating. Okay, and there's also another one too. I forget the name of it. It just doesn't work for U.S. citizens. You can do USDC for everybody else in the world directly to the Polygon network. Yeah, I'm gonna compile a list and have that on the website to make it easier for everybody. Well, I don't have control of the milliontoken.org website, but the other website. Okay, and let's move on. Dun, dun, we did that. That's canceled. We can close that. Go back to wallet. So let's look at gas fees. Like if you're gonna play games with gas fees, one thing I recommend to do is like, so originally you see this, right? You see how much the Uniswap fees are. Today's really good, really good, because that means that people are really frustrated in the market in general, and really like tired. And the historical gas prices is a button right here. You can see like the daily average trends, but if you scroll down to the bottom here, you can actually see what the last minute, 2 minutes, and you go next, you can actually see like it goes as low as 35, 37, 38, right? So you know that you can actually lowball maybe to about 40 and maybe it takes a little longer. So what I did yesterday, I lowballed way too low. If you look down here, you can actually lowball it a little bit better, having more strategy. If you're gonna use the bridge. All right, let's check out the price and see what's going on over there. So, all right, we're holding steady. Like I said, guys, 14 to 16 is the support range. This is a very important support range, and I've said this every time. I've seen this so many times again. The beginning of the parabolic previous run. That's because there's always a certain amount of people that are the hardcore hodlers, and you know who you are. It's you guys. It's the guys watching me right now. So don't feel scared, guys, right? Because a lot of us know good things are coming. Good news are coming. We don't have to have enough money. I know a lot of you guys, we're capped out. I know some guys are dollar cost averaging in, but a lot of guys, we've got all in, like myself. You don't have to have the money. Like, we don't have to have the money amongst ourselves to get us up to $1,000. All we have to do is shift the trend, show an increase in price, and provide interesting news to people to build excitement. And on top of that, if you can actually deliver, some projects, they just only do news. They don't actually deliver crap. But we're actually going to do delivering of things. When people see, oh my God, they actually delivered, they're going to be even more excited. It's not, and we're not even delivering like mediocre stuff. It's like genuinely soulful, unique stuff that's never been done before. It has a unique art style, a unique vibe, a unique way of doing it. The way we're doing the airdrop is we're not going to charge people. We're not taking any money. We're going to get zero money. I don't even want the money because it's too complicated for tax law. It's way too complicated for tax law right now. I don't want to deal with any things like that, right? So better solution, just give free stuff to everybody, right? Make people excited about being a million token holder, because it's like Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin used to split between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, BCH. So all you had to do was hold Bitcoin, and you got all this free other tokens that were worth money, right? So as a million token holder, you're just gonna get free stuff, and we're gonna give them better than just another token. We're gonna give them NFTs, more rare stuff that are beautiful, that you can show off to your friends. You can hang on a digital wall. And on top of that, you can use them in a game. So we're giving them more value to these NFTs. And because there's more value to the NFTs, it gives more value to being a million token, because that's where it started. You had to have held million token to even get any of these rewards in the first place. It's just as simple as that, guys. You don't have to be a rocket science whatsoever. It's really that simple. Provide an amazing product. Give for free. Amazing products for free. Amazing products for free. Who doesn't want amazing products for free? You can't do that in real life. Why? Because this phone costs a lot of money. This chip, this camera, everything costs a lot of money to make. You can't just give this for free. But in cryptocurrency world, if you have passionate people who have a lot of heart, because every person on this team has a lot of heart, because they're working for nothing. They're working for faith and hope that this is all gonna work out one day. After all this pain, look at this. Look at this pain, guys. This pain. I promise not to curse today, but look at this pain. That is pain, guys. That is so much pain, and they're still here. The people who are working around this price range, whoever's been working hard around this price range, that they have soul, they have faith, they have belief. Okay, moving on. So, let's check out on the Polygon side, what's going on. Oh, guys, people think this is always above the Ethereum price. It's not true. I've seen this below it many a times. So guys, you better watch out, and you better take advantage of that limit order. Let me show you it. Let me show you. If we have time later in the stream, at the very end, I'm gonna actually buy some million token for you guys, do the whole process. For the guys who are new here, that wants to see me do it first before, so you feel a little more comfortable again. I know you can watch my other tutorials, but I'll make it better every time. And oh yeah, why did I do that? So all you have to do is save this page, guys, and be careful. Just save this page and make sure it's the right contract. It's an 8927. If you save this page, you could, everything's easy. If you want to add liquidity, you press the add liquidity button. If you want to trade, you press the trade button, right? If you want to specifically make sure on USDC MM pair for adding liquidity, you click on that and you add liquidity. It's really, really easy. And you can go back to million token here. Okay. That warning up there, by the way, they do that for everybody. It's just to protect people because there's a lot of scams out there, of course. And never use the search bar. Never use the search bar because if you search for million there, these are all mostly scams. They try to take advantage of the same name, guys. Be very careful. So let's get out of that. So let's trade. I'm not going to do this right now, but I'm going to show you where the limit orders are, just for the people who don't want to watch to the end. Right here, you have your limit orders. So all you have to do is add. So here, it didn't add the contract address automatically, and you type million token. We're not verified yet because we're a new token. So all you have to do is take the contract address right up top here. You copy this part on top of the URL in the other page, and then you can select token, paste it in there, and then import. All right, press import. And then you can add the million token. Let me add my MetaMask account. And then we switch to Polygon. Here we go. And then we here. And it shows me my million token I have on here and then my Matic. But Matic and million token, that's a really small liquidity pool. Most of it's in USDC. So I have a little bit right now. And so what you do is this. So you can actually say, let's see. I've never done this before. Let's see what happens. So we want to do it at, I want to spend $5 of USDC. Okay. Only possible to place sell orders above the market rate. So 1.5 would get me 7.5. So yeah. And then you allow it and you place it. So we're going to practice at the end because I know not everybody wants to see this portion. Okay. Let's move on. Gabe, our official artist. I already announced it, unfortunately. Probably shouldn't have to make it more suspenseful, but yes, because we did this, I might as well have announced them. So yes, if you hold this now, guys, there's I didn't mention this part. I know some people out there are sneaky. They're gonna buy this, and then they're gonna give it to sell to somebody else. You only get the extra 2 slots if you hold it to the very big snapshot. The one that's later on, not this Sunday. So on Sunday, we're gonna have the snapshot for the early birds, the early bird special. We're gonna have another snapshot on Sunday for LP providers and just holders of like non-zero amounts of million token. Like you just can't have like 0.000001. Okay, so you have to hold this card. You have to hold this artwork all the way to the grand snapshot. And you'll get 2 extra avatars for free. Just have to mint them with a little bit of Matic. That's it. You can get this for 2 extra slots for free just by holding it. You buy it right now and you give it to somebody else or sell it? Nope. That person will get it. Whoever buys it from you, then they would get it, right? So I'm going to see who actually owns it in their wallet and actually has it. So that's a very key extension. You can't just buy it, think you're going to get the 2 avatars, and then give it to somebody else or sell to somebody else. It doesn't work like that, right? It's not fair. However, some really good news. There's only 2 left at the $200 mark, and then it jumped to the 500, guys. Now, like I said yesterday, really quick, crypto, especially NFTs, we really reward the first. Like Bitcoin was the first, it's the most valuable, right? CryptoPunks was the first regenerative artwork. It's the most valuable in many respects. So this is not only the first artwork that Gabe has ever made as an official artist of the team, this is also the first artwork that we incentivize people with in the airdrop. So it's connected with the actual social gaming project. So it's a 2 firsts here, right? And it's also first in the million token community, how it's done like this. So it's like, there's so many firsts here. So I know some people got $5. That's just the reality. They were first, they were quick, they acted fast. However, there's something called the sunk cost fallacy. The past doesn't exist anymore. So for you to go mope around, oh my God, I missed it at $5. I missed it at 10 and 20 and 25. I didn't think it would sell out that fast. It's a sunk fallacy, because I'll tell you why. Sunk cost fallacy. So many times, Bitcoin, right, went up from 100 to 3,000. I go, I missed the boat. It's too late, right? Now, then it goes to 20,000. You think, oh wait, I should have bought at 3,000. Because actually, me moping around that I should have bought 100 was a sunk cause fallacy. You cannot go back in the past unless you're Astro with a time machine. I don't know how he has one, but he has one. You can't go into the past. It doesn't exist anymore. Just like emotions and problems in the past. A lot of people get stuck in the past, like fights and like PTSD, drama. I know it's tough sometimes, like family, relationships. It's hard to get over things. But you have to remember the past doesn't exist. What really matters is the now. Even the future. People worry about the future too. It doesn't exist either. What matters is right now, right? What are you looking at right now? You're looking at the first work of an artist who potentially can become extremely famous. You're looking at the first work of art that taps into a revolutionary social game that's being officially announced with the website and socials on Monday night. Guys, this is a first of a first of a first. So when you see that $200, that's all you should be looking at right now. Is in one point in the future, will this artwork be worth $200? Will I keep talking about the first and calling people legends? What do you think? What do you think? I used to sell art on cruise ships. I know a lot about the art world. A lot. For 2 years straight, all I did 7 days a week was learn about art and talk about art. The real art world, right? It's a little different in crypto, but it's not that different. I know what's valuable. In CryptoPunks, the aliens are worth substantially more, like crazy amounts more than everything else. It's the rarest. The first from the official artist, the first of his work, the first of our project as well. Think about it, guys. Is this overvalued? Because what you thought about what the price you could have gotten if you acted faster? That's all I'm going to say. Okay, and remember, guys, that doesn't go to us. I don't get anything from this at all. This is Gabe's personal art, right? And he's done such an amazing, he's worked so hard. The guy, do you understand this takes 14 hours? The artwork is already made for us. Takes like hundreds of hours. He's put his like soul into this for no guarantee of anything, guys, right? Even if this whole gaming part didn't exist, 14 hours, it's worth huge amounts just for that alone, right? This is not a digital conversion, guys. This is pixel by pixel, hand pixelized by the artist, guys, from a blank canvas. This is no joke. And if you know art, you can see that this is not a joke, right? It wouldn't look like this if it was done by a computer. It would look completely different. All right, let's see how many addresses we have. 113, good. Every day there's progress. Every day is progress. So now, let me ask you something, okay? When everything's announced and the socials are launched, I need every person who believes in me, who truly believes in me, to go to that Discord, to go to those socials. I want you to go there because I need your help. I know we have our core team, but I really need your help. I cannot do this without you. Why? Because we are trying to get people to the Polygon Matic network. That's an additional barrier that most people are just not aware of. You guys went through the experience, right? You had to watch my tutorial videos many times. You guys had to get really comfortable. Like it was a daunting task because it's new. It's not hard. It's actually really easy. It's just new, and there's not enough avenues to make it easy yet. It will come. Coinbase is coming. Coinbase will let you do in the future. But now that I'm learning there's other ways to do it, like crypto.com, oh my god. Next credit card buy in a few days, I'm gonna try live on air. So guys, I need your help. I need you to be there with me because we're gonna have so many people show up and they need to be directed to the resources I'm gonna provide. You don't have to handhold them and show them yourself. I will have individual videos of each step and all the different ways you can get to the Matic Polygon network. And I want you to help people when they're confused. I want you to go out there and preach why Polygon network is so awesome. Even when the fees are low, still today, right? Like, it's super low, relatively. But do you want to pay 40? What's better? Less than a penny in Polygon network or $40? Now, I know it feels cheap now, right? It's all relative. But $40? Like, you can buy a video game with that. You can buy the Diablo 2 remasters are coming out later this month. Don't buy that because it's gonna waste your time. But guys, actually, maybe buy that. Maybe we'll have some live streaming fun with that. Who knows? But guys, I need your help. So if you're here with me, okay, join the team, guys. I need you, right? I need you to be part of the team. So remember that, guys. Don't be like so many cryptos. It was like a TV show to me, right? I would just sit back and do nothing. Not yet. On Monday night. I shouldn't have said that. But obviously, if I say social, obviously, I mean, it's no brainer, right? So on Monday night, I will announce it then. Because we're still doing the final touches, and I don't want to overwhelm my team member who's doing that and having to deal with people at the same time of doing the final touches, okay? That's the only reason. Otherwise, we would let people in already. I don't want to overwhelm the guy. And okay, so exactly. Soon enough, we're gonna build the real team. Right now, it's just the intro team. But the real team is you. You are gonna be in the real team. All right, we talked about the Wi-Fi already. All right, I did enable past recordings. So you should be able to see past recordings now on Twitch. And I think that's it for the main part of the stream. Please ask me questions right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm answering questions while I'm going to do a little bit of swapping right now. So I have, let's see here. Okay. What I'm going to do is close all this other stuff real quick. Not that. Okay. So let's go to Polygon Network. Now, so let me see chat first, see if there's anything I missed. Does it count if I have MM on liquidity? Yes. If you have at least like a decent amount, I believe it's probably going to be like 1,000 or so more on liquidity in Matic, you will actually get more. So let me show you here. If you see your address, let me refresh that. Oh, so we have back to 15, okay? If you're above, oh, we have a lot more people today. Okay, so everybody here and up, except for me and Tech Lead, all right? Everybody here and up, except for me and Tech Lead. Now, we can buy, Tech Lead and we can buy the NFTs from you. We can buy them all, right? I'm going to do that. I'm going to offer people money. Like, I want that one. I think that one looks cool. And I'm going to start buying these. I know the coolest looking ones are going to be the most valuable one day. So I'm going to just be like, hey, I'll give you $100 for that one. I'll give you $100 for that one. See who accepts my offer. It's going to be really fun. But I'm not going to give myself or Tech Lead any because I don't want to have people. What if I get a really cool one and people are like, well, you scammed us. You chose that really cool one. No, I don't want to do that. So, but everybody who has 0.0001 up here and above. So if you see your address here, you provided enough. If you're below here, you didn't provide enough, just add a little bit more. Just add more to the pool and eventually you get to 0.001. So everybody here gets 5 on Sunday night, guys. This is Sunday night snapshot. I'm going to do it live on air. Live on air on Sunday night on stream. So about 9:20, 9:15, whenever I do it, that's when I do the snapshot. So keep that in mind. So we had people to listen. We actually had people to listen. A bunch more people that put more money in or new money in. Okay. So right now, if there is any new people, so another question. Do you think there's no disadvantage to moving all my MM to Polygon? So in the long run, it's actually a smart idea. I'll tell you what's going to happen in the future. So let's look at the general crypto markets right here. So what I believe what's going to happen is there's going to be a huge bull run. So we've had a mini bear market. We had a fake pump. I call that pre-pump. It gets people excited, but not yet. You overshot the, you overshot it, right? Like you thought it was gonna happen right away. Nah, it doesn't happen like that in crypto. There's always just false starts. That was a false start. However, it's not over yet. We'll probably make a retest of this low somewhere in the middle, somewhere in between, like maybe 36, 37, 39,000, right? And then Bitcoin's gonna go back up. Now after that, things are gonna get really crazy. And fees on Ethereum are going to get absolutely ridiculous. So if you got MM stuck in Ethereum, not only your transactions don't get through, one failed transaction could cost you thousands of dollars. A failed one, because you want to sell when it's like crazy high price, right? You want to sell when it's like 2,000 or 3,000, right? So what if you can't sell because you can't afford the fees, or you can't even get your order in because you're not advanced enough to know about changing gas fees and things like that? So if you have all your MM in Polygon, you have less to worry about. There's less competition, and the fee, even on Polygon, it's going to go to $2. Like it's gonna go from 1 cent to $2. I'm telling you, you have to increase those fees above everybody else. But you can be a big splurger and I'm gonna put $5 of fees and be the top guy, be ahead of everybody else in line. Then you can do that in Polygon. But to be the top guy on Ethereum at the peak, 20 grand, 30 grand, possibly, right? During the absolute peak. So you have an advantage of sticking everything on Polygon for sure. And a lot of people have, guys. Let me show you. A lot of people have. So where is it? Here? Yeah, let's look at the top holders, guys. This is a lot of million token, right? This person has trusted like 3,000, 2,000, 1,700. This is an enormous amount of million token, guys, right? It's perfectly safe. Matic Polygon has been around for years. What I like about them is they didn't just release some stuff right away. They took their time. Why did they take their time? Because they're holding people's money. And they took forever to launch because they're testing every single bug and angle. And that's why I believe it's a really good choice, because not only MetaMask integrations, easy to switch from Ethereum to Polygon, you also have OpenSea integration. And also it's safe, in my opinion. It's really safe. And that's what I want to see. Okay, so right now, how much time do we have? We still have some time. I never want to go over 1 hour, really. So I'm going to go through and buy some million token on stream just to support the project. And while we're doing this, we'll just chit chat a little bit, okay? So first, if I have Ethereum, what do I do? The first step is to go to the wallet, okay? And I want to be in Ethereum, okay? There we go. I have 1.2 ETH right now. I bought some more ETH today at a discount. So thank God I didn't FOMO in at 4,000 plus. The reason I want to do this is because, ooh, it's juicy. These prices are so juicy. Look at this price, guys. Look at this price. JOOSY. It is juicy. Why do I think it's juicy, guys? The world doesn't know about our project. You guys don't even know about our website. You guys don't know anything. You have no idea how cool the website is. So I know how cool it is. Now I don't feel bad about buying right now. I don't, because I bought at $60, like a way larger amount. So I don't feel bad because I'm just trying to get my average down. Okay, so don't think I'm being an a-hole. I have insider information or anything, right? But like I feel this is so juicy that one of my credit cards just told me like, hey, we're gonna give you some extra cash, right? I'm like, it's such a no. Now don't do this, guys. Don't do this. You have to know what you're doing. But me personally, it's so juicy. I want anything. I would sell stuff to buy a million token right now. I would sell anything I had of any value to buy it at 14 to 16 range. It's just so stupidly undervalued, right? A doxed founder, tech lead. I'm doxed. We have the best team in the universe. Like, now, I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. Like, it genuinely is the best team in the universe. Like, everybody's just like geniuses. I don't understand where these people came from. Well, they're tech lead's followers, of course. So let's do this right now. Let's buy some juiciness, okay? This time I won't do low transaction fees. I'll just do the average one. So let's deposit some Ethereum. Let's do half chunks. I want to do it every. I want a dollar cost. I want to do it every day. I want to support the million token because I believe in it. I believe it, especially at this price. That's like this. Oof. All right, let's do this. So, boom. Average 16 bucks, not bad at all. Not bad. It's so cheap. It's not cheap at all, guys. It's actually not cheap. But compared to what it was a week ago, a few days ago, it feels cheap. It's all relative. It's not, but it should be 1 cent, right? Like the Polygon network. That's what it really should be. All right, let's do 0.5 Ether. Let's go with the suggested one. Put this to the side. Boop. Bum. So you guys, ask me any questions you have about anything. I'll answer any questions right now as this transfers. We have about 9 minutes for this to go through. So guys, questions, please. Questions. So not going through the official vetting process and suggesting governance tokens instead. So my problem with okay, so this is good. I have 10 minutes here. So let me carefully go through this process. I do not believe that the current structure is good for million token long term in terms of governance, the current governance structure. Because the current governance structure is the same governance structure you have in the local HOA. I call them HOA guys. They're nitpicking on the lawn chairs. Okay? Now, if you do that, you're going to drive away true innovators who are riskless. Because true innovators don't take beat from anybody. Tech Lead is an innovator. He's the first YouTuber with his following to make a coin like this and got a lot of hate for that. He is a trailblazer. Tech Lead's a trailblazer. Why would Tech Lead be happy that he has an HOA department under him now that complains about lawn chairs? You tell me. How is that good for the community? If we want to decide what is good for the community in terms of governance, it should simply be how dedicated are you? How staked are you in the long term? Simple solution. I have a genius member, the one who actually made the staking protocol. They got delayed. They never got to release, even though the code was verified. They never got released. So I have that guy. And he's actually, what it seems like, he's actually like a super genius blockchain guy. And we can actually do this. We can actually implement the correct way to do it, and without really harming anybody. So you stake your million token, and the longer you hold this token in the staking platform, in some way, it can be agreed upon as a community, the more you receive the governance token. And that governance token you can use as to vote on proposals. You can vote to block. But we shouldn't be banning people for no reason. Like having one person having just ban privileges like that. It could be just a really fast vote, and that's connected to Discord's management, right? Vote really fast, quick governance vote. As long as it meets a threshold, that person gets banned, right? Because the problem is, if you're in power and you feel threatened in your power, what you do is you start banning people. Even if you're breaking your own rules, or you didn't make rules for yourself, you only made rules for everybody else. So you ban people who are speaking the truth, make it a fair complaint, but you ban them real fast, get rid of them. Problem solved, right? But the problem is, sometimes the people you try to get rid of are actually 10 times smarter than you are and actually know crypto better than you. And in this case, I know what the best practices are, the industry standard. If you ask any expert in blockchain, if they see our current HOA department, they would laugh. They'd be like, what is this joke? Like, are you serious? Like, where's your governance token? This is DeFi, it's decentralized finance. It's not HOA finance. Please, guys. Now, I'm too busy right now on the launch, but once everything's launched, we got a first run of NFTs. I'm going to be working on this problem to do it the correct way, the fair way, the just way. It should be a hybrid between crypto governance with a bit of republic style governance with a little bit of democracy, right? Well, really a republic, how the United States was founded, right? But with a cryptographic way to do it with governance tokens, right? So I'll give an example. I don't think everybody should just have one vote and everyone's equal. I don't believe in that because some people are just more invested than others. If you risk more, you should get more. But if you risk more, you shouldn't get the whole pie either on a percentage basis, because then a few whales could just take over the whole thing. So it should be a balance between the two. So say you stake your million token, you're earning these governance tokens, and then maybe the longer you have it staked. So if you pull out early, in the beginning, you only earn a little bit of this governance token. But the longer you're in it, you never pull out. Say you're in it like after 3 months or 6 months, a year, you start earning more governance tokens faster because you've been in it a lot longer. So that's a general idea. I'm not going to. So Million Pilot, please ask me any more questions you have. I can go into more detail. I don't want to call names. I don't want to cause drama. I'm just literally laying down a solution that is crypto. Like what I've seen so far in the association is just like it's like that. What's that book you read in middle school where the kids like kill each other on that island? That's what I'm seeing. Crypto solves people. People are the problem. remove people from the problem, it's better. Always better. Lord of the Flies. Thank you. Thank you, Astro. So, what motivates you to stream every day? What motivates me to stream every day? Part of it is, it was a life or death, not life or death, but it was a do or die kind of situation psychologically for me. I've never doxed myself before. And I had this irrational, I did not want to sell my million token. I was down like 80%, multiple six figures. And I had to make a choice. But I also know that humans are lazy. It's easy just to say you're going to do something. It's really easy to say you're going to do something, right? But you need to keep yourself, like, your brain on the project. And one way to do that is make this insane commitment in public. Like, I've made this commitment in public now, and it's like, holy crap, like, I better keep up with this. I better stream every day, right? And that helps me with my work too, with the project, because I have nothing else to do, guys. I'm at my parents' place. I don't even cook. Like, most of the time, I'm not even cooking. I did go to Costco today to help my mom out, but like all I do, I wake up in the morning, I work all day, I do the stream, and that's it, because that's what it takes. We need that right now. We're in a critical stage right now. Because that first hype wave of TechLead being famous, launching a coin, that's over now. That's not going to work again. Right? You can see that with TechLead's video. He's trying. It doesn't work anymore. We need to actually be a true crypto community that knows what they're doing. So that's why I stream every day, because I need to put 110%. How do you put 110%? Right? Be committed. Right? Be there every single day. Right? Get the troops excited. Okay? Because that was the number. That was the first thing I saw in people. Confidence. There was a lack of confidence. So much FUD, and nobody was speaking up. The HOA department didn't come out and say, guys, it's gonna be okay. Right? I doxed myself because I was like, come on, guys, I'm waiting. Guys, HOA department, please just at least come out with a video that says, guys, everything's been okay. We're working on crazy stuff. Here's the stuff we're working on. Nothing happened. So I had two choices. Sub $20. Take an 80% loss and lose multiple six figures, and then play my. I'm smart enough. I can make the money back to $1 million. It's fine. But I don't know. I had this irrational love for this, because I know this is structured perfectly. Docs lead or tech lead, like everything was perfect about this coin. It just didn't have people who knew about crypto. Like, everyone's like new. Everyone's like a tech person. Everyone has incredible talent, but they just lack like crypto experience. They might know some about crypto, but they lack real project experience. So I realized I have to do it. And what's one way to do it? Just commit. Just tell people, look, I'm there for you guys. I'm here for you guys. I'm so much here for you guys. I'm going to commit to this insane schedule. That was the whole thing, confidence. I didn't know I was going to meet the most amazing developer in the world. I didn't know I was going to meet the most amazing artist in the world. I didn't know I was going to meet the most amazing marketing guy in the world. I didn't know I was going to meet the most amazing blockchain guys in the world. I didn't know. I didn't know. I just said, I got to do something. I got to at least inspire confidence, right? Step number one. If you don't believe in yourself, I mean, you're not going to wake up in the morning, right? So, guys, and I'm not just faking confidence either. Like, if I didn't think it was actually possible to save the project, I wouldn't have done it. Because why give you guys false hope? It doesn't make any sense. Next question. I mean, does giving people free NFTs and a free game need vetting? Guys, I've seen. So, Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, right? That was a big drama of 2017. It was the biggest drama ever. Like, it was huge drama, right? Did Bitcoin Cash ask the guys who were governing the Bitcoin, like stream something, whatever they're called? No, they just like forked over, right? Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's what they said. The other side. You can't do that. It's not allowed. Don't do that. That's bad for everybody. Well, they did it anyway. And guess what? It still has a lot of value today. Both tokens have a lot of value today, right? It's DeFi, guys, right? So what's happening now is TechLead called everybody else sheep for being little complaining, victimhood people out there. And then you have people that are probably deep down TechLead haters because they're acting like the CoffeeZilla guys, you know? They're acting like the HOA people. So, like, I'm so confused right now. Like, isn't this DeFi? Like, I'm not I'm not actually doing anything that's any risk. I'm literally gifting people free things, gifting free stuff, gifting free art that Gabe has like graciously given to you. He could charge money for this stuff because he's that talented, but he's giving it for free to million token holders. If I go to a guy down the street like, here's the homeless guy or something, here's $100, man, it's yours. Oh no, you can't do that, sir. That's against the local laws, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? The only thing that, I mean, what governance means is sometimes a group of people are more powerful than an individual, and there has to be some consensus. Because if one person just as a dictator and tries to make all the decisions, guess what? You have these splits, right? And it makes the whole community weaker. And that's what's happening right now. Okay? I'm more than happy to have a vote. Where's the vote, guys? I'm more than happy to have a vote about all the issues. If you want, I don't like the democracy because I don't think mob rule is the best. But even in this situation, I think democracy is better than what we have. Someone just banning people left and right for not even saying much. Just be like, just a little questioning like about what are the actual rules. Because if you go into the damn community, you look at the rules, it's like a legal jargon, right? It's a legal jargon. And the person trying to enforce this legal jargon doesn't even follow his own rules. So it's a cluster. Beep. Do you know if the ETH fees are refunded if they do not use all? Yeah, that's a really good question. I've really thought about. I'm not. So one thing you'll notice that when you submit a gas fee, it doesn't actually use. If you actually look at Etherscan, it doesn't actually use all of it. Like you'll see like the estimate will be like higher than the actual amount. Another thing is like when you cancel or whatever. I do believe you pay one of those gas fees if you cancel or speed it up. So I don't know if that answered your question right. So do you know if ETH fees are refunded if they do not use all? Yeah. So it is always tends to be lower. It doesn't refund. It just takes less than you. When you put an ETH fee there, it's like this is the maximum fees I want you to take. A lot of times it's actually lower than that. So that's why you see the number in Etherscan is lower. I just go to the flies. Okay, I mean gas fees recommended. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, there is a mechanism where it tends to be lower. Like I think it's an upper limit basically. Yeah, I hate to see drama too, guys. I hate to see the drama too, but like I'm not a drama. I hate drama. I would not have done this if I didn't think I was right. Like not for myself. I don't need the power, guys. Like I don't actually. I can like we can do this project without the million token community, but I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna just give up and like I can make this token like at this point I can be more successful. We can be more successful if we just like separate. But that's short-term thinking, guys. Like that's short-term thinking. It's not long-term thinking. There's a lot of guys who launch products like what we're doing. They make a lot of money. But then the project dies because they have no long-term vision. I'd rather not make any money, build goodwill with the people. People love free airdrops, guys. People love free airdrops. It builds goodwill with the community. And if I build goodwill with the community, and I'm telling people to go to the HOA department, and the HOA department's crazy, right? Nitpicking about lawn chairs, then what have I done? I've ruined people's lives, right? So how is that a good idea? Like, it's like me being like one of the sleazy real estate agents, right? Oh, buy this in this community right here. It's a really good community, even though they know about the HOA complaints, the psycho HOA community there. I used to live in one. My parents used to live in one. My parents hated it, right? Because it's like police officers or whatever. Like people who like want power, they don't go to like I mean, a lot of people can't get to the top, like the presidency, right? But if you're if you're somebody that wants power but you're not that competent, where do you go usually? You go to the local government, right? If you can't get to local government, where do you go? If you're really bad, you can't even get to local government. So where do you go? You go to the HOA. Yeah, then you can feel all powerful, right? Or you can nitpick lawn chair there, a lawn chair there. I'm not doing it. While they have lawn chairs out, right? Well, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I'm part of the HOA committee. Yeah. Move my entire back to Polygon. Sweet, man. I think it's probably already sent now. Let's go check. Switch over. Yeah, dude, NFT trading, okay, it's more real, it's visual, right? It can get, and especially when it's 1 cent fees. Like when we get all our NFT drops, unique NFTs out there, it's gonna be so addictive, guys. Because we're gonna figure out what's the valuable one. Which one of these are the one that's gonna be the most valuable, right? We're all gonna be like freaking out, right? Like really fast. Like, what should I offer this guy? If I offer too low, I might miss my chance, right? It's like this incredible game theory, and it's visual. The problem with million token is just like the price, right? Up and down, up and down. That's fun, but it's kind of boring, you know. But NFTs like just a million variables. Like, well, is green better than pink? Pink stands out more, right? Purple, I like purple. My favorite color is purple. You know, I'm gonna get this one, right? Well, that avatar looks sexy as heck. I want that one, right? There's like a million variables in a regular million token chart, right? It's just a price, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but you know, it's not as fun as NFTs. Okie dokie. Let's move to QuickSwap. Okie doke. Now let me refresh this. I want to see if I can do a limit order. So okay. What is the price right now? NFTs are enough, but a mini game, guys. Like what we're doing with just the drop, like that is alone good enough to help get momentum with the million token price. That alone is worth it. However, we're going for the Hail Mary, not because I'm just gonna like a lot of projects they promise the world the dream, right? But they don't have the skills to do it. I asked I was like looking at our dev really closely. I was like, are you sure? Maybe we should tone it down a bit, right? Well, then he just able like 24 hours. He made like a multiplayer thing already. I'm like, okay, I think we can do it. Okay, you obviously have the skills. So in the motivation. So guys, like I tried to tone it down. Like I try to tone it down really low because I want to deliver. I don't want to be the other crypto projects that over promise and never deliver. That's gonna hurt the reputation of Million Token and our project. So yeah. So let me actually I need more USDC. Let's go get some more USDC right now. Oh, see, that sucks. Every time I gotta put the contract address. So go back here, get the contract address. Ask me more questions. Ask me more questions, guys. Ask me more questions. Because I can do both right now. No, I don't want to. I want USDC. Well, I have ETH. Yeah, that's what I have. ETH to USDC. Let's get let's do this for now. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna do in a second here. Let's just like do this. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do a limit order. Yeah, it doesn't matter to hide this, but I just might as well do it. So it's like baseball cards, but better. Yeah, there's less friction. You don't have to worry about the card bending or losing the card, and you can. So the biggest difference between the real artwork, art world, and NFTs is this: is provenance. So if you don't know what the art world is, like you don't know what provenance is. Well, provenance is the history of the artwork, who's owned it in the past, and that matters a lot. Because if a really famous billionaire owns it, it makes the artwork worth more because the guy owned it, right? Or like most importantly, like to know that is it authentic? Did it actually come from the original artist? Like, because Michelangelo's, they faked. Like all these famous artists, they faked all the time. It's really hard to tell the difference. So provenance, having the paperwork, having the evidence to back up that this is the real original deal, is part of history. Now that is a lot easier in the crypto world. You can see it right away. It's all stored in the blockchain that can't be messed with at all. It's forever there. So that's a game changer because art worlds waste a lot of energy and money on just making sure it's real. And even after they spend a lot of money making sure it's real, they make mistakes. They still make mistakes, guys. Like Gabe, he has tons of copycat scammers already who copied his artwork and claimed they're Gabe. Right? We had to report those already. We had to do a lot of reporting to get rid of those. But if you know the blockchain, you can verify which is Gabe's or not. Really important. So one thing Gabe has done. So let's see here. Okay, we're like in the if you guys need to go to bed, go to bed. But like we're in the late night section. So this is stuff you probably already know. But if you don't know about swapping and pooling and limit orders, we're gonna try that tonight. You can hang out, and I'm also gonna answer questions. So that's gone through the limit order. Oh yeah, Gabe, where is your artwork? There it is. So here, if you look down here and you look at details, you see the metadata, it's frozen, right? It's locked in there. It can never be changed again, right? So he can't change the description, guys. He can't change anything and pull one on you guys, right? It's there forever now. All he can do is sell these. He can change the price of the ones remaining. That hasn't been locked, but and then you can see the history, right? There's all this history, right? In the history of this artwork, you know that this is the original artist. You know there's 29 owners, right? You can look at the 29 owners right here, right? In the real art world, like you see a painting and he's telling you that's a real Michelangelo. Do you know how much money you'd have to spend to verify that? It would cost you like hundreds of thousands of dollars by many, many different experts, and they still get it wrong. Does that make sense? So crypto, right? Like it's just like here's an ether whale, right? So look at this. He already has Lambo. Why does he even need to buy a Lambo? He already has. He's made it. He's made it to the top. Okay, let's go back. I'm getting off subject here. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's see what the price is right now. It's for fresh. So I'm gonna put a limit order. I want to buy. Say I know that anything below $16 is a buy. So what I'm gonna do is this. I want to put $500 at 1.59. So I'm saying if the price ever goes to 1.5, now trigger a market order to buy that. It's estimating with $500 at 1.59, it's going to give me 795 million tokens. So I'm going to allow that. They're using a third party called Gelato to do this limit order. Now, QuickSwap is safe, so it should be good. And so obviously they vetted their third party limit order provider. It's just a smart contract. Just has to be verified. Oh. TAC 9871. Because I'm streaming and like thinking about things and trying to answer questions, I have completely flubbed this. Well, I actually don't want this limit order to ever be hit because that's really scary if it goes to 1.59. Something really something really bad has to have happened for that to happen. So let's do, thank you. Yeah, okay, I'll answer some questions in a sec here. Let me just do this real quick. Wow, what a catch, guys. Yeah, do I really get that much MM? I'm confused. This doesn't seem right. No, I think. Oh, it's sell. Ah, I'm on the wrong section. Okay, this is my first time. We're going through this together right now. We're learning together here. Yeah, I didn't want to sell. Like that's what didn't make sense. Okay. All right. Okay, that makes way more sense, guys. Like, yeah, $500 at 15.95 limit price. If it triggers, I'll get approximately $31, about 2% of the current price. So it just completed my first approval, and then I'm gonna place this one. So what are you saying? No, use a comma. Oh no. So okay, yeah, I'll answer that in a second. Yeah, I'll tell you a story about an NFT drop. Let me answer the other person, You Are Beautiful's question first. So let's do this while this is going. Let's see how this works. Okay. Okay, now I answer questions. Okay. All right, so yes, I did gain a lot of skills selling art on cruise ships. Like, look, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Like, it's like complete accident that somehow all my life experiences is gonna help me right now. Like, people always told me all my failures. I failed a lot because I try a lot of things and I get bored of things. I want to. I never found my passion until now. Like, I think this is the first time I've actually found my passion. Because before I would try something and after 3 months I'd quit, right? Because it was like something felt off about it. And selling art on cruise ships, yeah, it sucked. It's like a sales job. Sales jobs suck, guys. You're surrounded by sharks. You're not surrounded by good people, right? Or good people who become greedy and bad. And a lot of people in crypto it's like that too. And Yeah, it really there's a lot of an art experience that helped me. This gonna help me, especially soon when we do NFTs. How did you get into selling art business? So I had a startup in China with a French company that went completely wrong. I had two attempts. I got myself in $44,000 in credit card debt. Um, I tried to apply to any job back in the U.S. Nobody would hire me because I have this weird like 7 year gap in my resume now, or 8 year gap. They don't want nobody wants to hire an entrepreneur. They know you're gonna quit in a few months anyway. So the only job I could get was the sales job on cruise ships because sales jobs like it's a revolving door. What they do is this like used car dealerships and other sales jobs, they'll hire everybody almost, and they know that everyone 90% of them will just burn out. They just don't have the innate talent or innate skills. And also, even if you do have the innate talent, it's a grinding job, talking to people 7 days a week or 6 days a week, whatever. So people get burned out even if you have the talent, which happened to me after a couple of years. So I got on there, I did the training, and then I learned a lot. Was forced because I want to be genuine, right? I don't want to be just a faker and make up stuff. So I genuinely learned about the art world. I practiced. I said a lot of things that probably weren't true, but they told me it was true. They didn't actually tell me like the clear truth, right? They just kind of like they wanted you to sell art, right? So that everything's embellished, right? Everything's a bit of BS. So yeah, I learned a lot about the art world. Art is a weird place, man. It's a beautiful thing because like artists are amazing. They have all this soul, all this heart, and everything. But like sometimes the people who buy them and the people who sell them just ugh, it's grimy. It's really grimy. Anything that involves money and especially subjectivity, you're gonna attract like weird, interesting people from like the really greedy types to the the idealist artist. Let's see here. So, okay. Oh, cool. It shows me my limit order here. It's open and executed. Oh, this is really nice. This is really elegant and simple, guys. So don't do what I did, like, and go to sell, like, go to buy. And then it makes a lot of sense. So super easy, just like an exchange. Okay. Can you tell us about another? Yeah. So there was this video game people were developing. It's a 3D, like, you get in these cars and, what is the, it's been so, I sold my, so I don't remember the name right now, but so basically it's a 3D video game, crypto video game. You buy these NFT cars. You buy the NFT, and if you have those NFTs, you get the car in the game. It's a 3D game, and you go around with like missiles and stuff. Like you shoot and kill each other, and you earn cryptocurrency. So if you're good at the game, you can make money. Well, I was a whale. I bought like 19 out of the 50 Lamborghinis. They were so that they're the best vehicles in the game, the fastest, and each vehicle was randomized in stats. And I had like one of the fastest because I bought 19. Like mine was like the fastest. What happened was I ended up selling it because like I don't know, I just lost interest, I lost faith, and then because I wasn't sure about the bull market was coming. That coin, it's held its value. Like if I kept it, it would have lost anything. Like it would have kept up with Ethereum, but it didn't actually gain it. Like you want your NFT to make more money in Ethereum. If it just like goes equal to Ethereum or goes down, you haven't really done anything special. You haven't won, in my opinion. You should have just held Ethereum. So yeah, I ended up selling all of them. I should have kept one. Like this, guys, never sell all of it. Always keep a moon bag. Just you never know. And this also brings another lesson, guys. You like, and there's a lot of NFTs out there, right? Like you have to be special. You gotta stand out. It's not like a guaranteed it's not a guaranteed thing. Like in the art world, there's so many artists out there. Most of them are starving. It's the same thing in the crypto world. You have to be innovative. You have to have the energy. You have to have good marketing. You have to really have good product, and you have to have the vision and the to build towards something. So if we just have NFTs, we're competing with too many people, right? But we don't have just NFTs. We have the greater vision too, the actual game itself. And that gives us a separation, a big advantage. And the concept of the game is completely unique. No one's ever done it this way. Like the concept, the storyline, and the artwork. Like everything's unique. Can you will the limit order buy take account of high price impact? So it's possible. I don't know the mechanics, but I could foresee that it could fail, or say it gets executed, right? But somebody's faster. So I totally can see it could error out, and you might miss your chance if somebody else faster, or as like a bot or something that would just beat you out had higher gas fees. So I could see it not working out, but we're gonna find out. I'm not sure completely. Let's see what happens, you know. And then maybe I'll try to do some research on this provider called Gelato. See if I can get some information on this. I've never done limit orders on DeFi, so this is a cool first experience for me too. I've known about them, but usually I'm like, I just don't need to because I like to buy a coin and hold them. I don't care about like the little difference and here and there. I just don't care usually. Okay. All right, guys. So we have our limit order. Make sure any final questions, guys. Any final questions? So to be awesome, I'm gonna buy some tokens live on air. Let's go directly from ETH. So I need. Wait, how much? Okay, let me do pool. Let me do pool here. Let's see. I also want to pool stuff later. Okay, let me just make it simple. Let's just buy some tokens. Let's do 0.05. Let's do 0.2. Doesn't show up. Go to the contract address, get that, and boom, boom. 0.2, we're gonna get 40. 21%. That's not bad, guys. 0.2 for 1% slippage. I'm okay with that. You know what would be funny if I sold million token to hit my limit order? That it would be pointless, but I could do that to test the limit order. I won't do that though. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be a hero today. One thing I want to talk about is slippage. So for the advanced users out there. Oh, you're right. Pro move, guys. Pro move. Thank you, Slay. You do this, and then you can press add, right? Well, I suppose I already have it. Probably. There's an add button there. Pro move. No, there's a settings button here. Slippage, right? So right now when it's calm, it doesn't matter. However, on Ethereum network, if you're like a whale and you put 0.5, there's like a bot that snipes your transaction. Let me show you. If you go to Index Tools, you see this guy right here, the little sleuth guy, right? I forgot the name of it. It's a bot that takes advantage of people who put too much slippage. So they come with that. They have a bot that reads what transaction fee you put in, reads what you wanted to, what order you wanted to put in, because everything's public. It's not fair. It's like when you know Robinhood and they sell their data to Citadel. It's the exact same thing. So this guy right here is Citadel, right? They're screwing you by they know your they know your stock buy, and they're gonna take a few pennies from you, right? But here is not just a few pennies; it's way more than a few pennies. So guys, be careful, especially when it's in the future when Polygon network gets more advanced. Sometimes depends what you're looking for. If you're not that if it's not that urgent, you can actually put like 0.1. And the thing is, if it fails to go through because you put too low slippage, what do you lose, 1 penny? Like it doesn't matter, but it matters in Ethereum network because if you put 0.1 and it fails because it's too tight because the price already moved too fast, you lose a lot of fees in terms of failed transactions. But here it doesn't matter. You can keep trying 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, and that way you can avoid any of those bots. But we don't have the bots right now, but in the future we will have the bots. Yeah, front running bot. Yeah. They see your order because everything's public in the blockchain. They know, oh, this person put too high slippage. So the bot says I'm going to put an order right before yours and after yours, and take a slice out. And it does screw you. You are losing. You're getting less tokens, for example. So be careful about that, guys. If you're buying a little amount, the bots don't care. But if you buy like anything more substantial, it does matter. Okay, guys. Let me do one last thing. The pool thing. That's it. I've gone way over the normal stream time. So let me add. Let me see if other ones are still pending. Okay, one last thing. Do a pool. USD. So MM and USDC. Do all my USDC. And I already have one. So I'm over the 0.0001 to get 5 extra NFTs. However, I'm not getting him. I'm gonna erase my address. You can actually verify this. I'm telling the truth. When we actually do the drop, we'll supply that. And yep, that's it, guys. So last questions, and then we go. I made the stream way too long. I should have done this a little earlier, some of the processes. So I'm trying to, yeah. So in Uniswap, like sometimes you have to put a lot of slippage because what if you're on SafeMoon? SafeMoon has a built-in 10%, in a way, like fancy fee thing going on. So you had to put like 11, 12, 13%. If it's really crazy going up and down, like it's going to the moon like really fast, like the beginning of Million Token, you have to put like sometimes 10%, and you have to just make it a given that the bot might kill you, right? But if it's going really fast and straight up, I mean, you don't have a choice. Somebody got to put 10%. I've done that before. I'm just trying to camp for lower fees to remove my LP from Uniswap. Yeah, it's like pooling is very expensive, especially on Ethereum network. It's so expensive. So it's only worth it if you have a lot of money. Okay. Anyway, that's it, guys. Like, is there any last questions? I just did things I've done before. Like, if you just wanted to see it, I answered some questions. Like, anyway, so just to wrap this up, so Sunday will be the snapshot for extra for the loyal ones, because I want to reward people who were here before they saw the website, before they saw the artwork, right? Before they see the concept. Like, you believed in me before everything. Like, it's just promises so far, right? You believed in me before seeing anything, just hearing me talk. That's why I'm rewarding you guys. So make sure you have some Million Token on Polygon Network. Make sure you have some liquidity providing as well if you want even more. But make sure you have 0.0001 enough of liquidity tokens, and then again you'll get another one later on in the main snapshot. That's for everybody, and after all the announcements. So it's still really early, guys. So Sunday, and then Monday night on stream, the website, the socials, everything. And this will be really exciting and really get the ball rolling. I'm gonna try my best to get on all the YouTube shows like I can with other crypto streamers, and I want you guys to help me contact these guys, because I don't have the time to contact everybody, and see who's interested in having a live stream with me, a discussion. I love to have discussions about crypto with other people. Man, yeah. It's like, it's a combination of things. Like, Ethereum's always growing, crypto's always growing. So what do you think? It doesn't matter how many weird solutions they do. Even with ETH 2.0 staking, yeah, they can do more throughput. But if Ethereum is always growing and getting more users, at a certain point, even Ethereum 2.0 is gonna have problems. So it's like, it's an endless problem in crypto. So it's never gonna go away. You just have to be really flexible, know where things are moving next, try to get on different, be decentralized so you can move, like Million Token is. Flexible, you can move, if there's any problems. Okay, that's it, guys. Good night. Thank you for watching, especially this late. And I wish you guys the best. And I'm back tomorrow at 9 p.m. And we're going to talk about more cool stuff, answer more questions. And I really can't wait for Monday night. That's the really good stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
The Million Army is here. BTC 2.0. We're going to 100K, baby. Yeah, let's go. Woke up July 3rd, eyes tired and still young. Saw Tech Leads video, I had to jump on it. He created a new crypto, the Million Token. This could change the game, and he wasn't joking. It's a social experiment backed by $1 million. Knew I had to get some, make moves like the ballers, but I didn't have MetaMask, never usually swap. Gotta make these moves fast, cause this could truly pop. Downloaded them in a rush, got me some MM. Token shot to 40, I was 5 times up, but didn't flinch and bought some more on the whale dip. That's a golden opportunity I just couldn't miss.